I sort of feel like my last video, my video on Sunday, the makeup declutter, was a nice foundation to lay for today's video, because what better thing to do after you've done a clean out than to envision the new things, select and very thoughtfully considered new things to bring into your life. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. I'm going to tell you guys what's on my Sephora VIB Sale wish list. Thank you to my friend Jenny for the idea to do this video. I don't think anybody knows the actual dates of the Sephora VIB Sale. I think it usually happens mid-November, and if you are a VIB member, it is 20% off. So I think Sephora also does either a 15 or a 20% off sale in the spring, but yeah, this is basically a great time to stock up on stuff, try new stuff, buy gifts. So I was in bed this morning, my beautiful, comfortable bed, editing my cart and my loves list. I call it my loves list. I guess it's like a wish list, but like, you know how you can add the heart and create a wish list in Sephora. So my cart was sitting pretty at right around $500. I have edited it down. It's at $368 right now. It's not gonna stay that high. I'd like to keep my order under $200, but I don't, even that sounds just like insane. But I haven't bought new makeup in a really long time, to be honest. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you what's currently sitting in my basket. These are kind of like the highest priority things. And then I'm gonna just add some things that are not currently in my basket, but that I'm strongly thinking about or considering, or to just give you ideas for things to add to your own wish list. So without further ado, my Sephora VIB Fall 2016 wish list. I am looking at my laptop. I will be inserting split screenshots of the products. First thing, the Burberry Eye Color Contour Smoke and Sculpt pen in the shade Almond. I saw TT Sandra use this in a video probably from like 6 months ago. These eye color contour pens have been out for a while. I love a good cream eyeshadow stick. I don't even wear a lot of eye makeup, but I love the By Terry Ombre Black Stars. I love the Trish McAvoy 24-hour shadow sticks, I think that they're called. The thing that really intrigues me about the Burberry range is that they have several shades that are matte. And the concept of a matte cream shadow stick is very, very appealing to me. I think the shade Almond is kind of a neutral, mid-toned brown that I think would just be a really nice kind of swipe for everyday definition, polished, put together, no makeup. Second thing, a beauty blender. I desperately need a new beauty blender. Mine, I really need to toss it and just use the Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge that I have, because it's basically unusable. It's gotten all sort of like torn up, and I just need a new one. So that is a non-negotiable thing that will be happening. Okay, this thing I've been hemming and hawing over for like years, if I'm being honest. And it's the Viseart eyeshadow palette in the neutral mattes. I've had my eye on this palette for literally years. I can't even remember the first time I heard about it, but and it was before this brand was ever carried at Sephora. It's been years and years and years. They're a very small niche French brand, I believe. The quality of the shadows is meant to be absolutely incredible, and actually they're not eco, but the ingredients are not bad, I've heard. The thing is, the eyeshadow palette is $80. However, when you think about the fact that one of those little K or Weiss eyeshadows in the beautiful packaging is $45, this doesn't sound that bad. You actually get a lot of product for the money. So these palettes are designed more for professional makeup artists. So they're really nice to have in a professional makeup artist kit. I don't know, there's something about this palette. I'm not, like I said, I'm not even a big eyeshadow wearer, but for me, it's more like a capsule item that I would like to have, and I just feel like it would really sort of complete my collection, and I just think it would be, I'm trying to justify it. Maybe I don't need to. Something else to consider is that Viseart also does the smaller 6-pan Theory palettes that look quite lovely. They do have shimmers in them though, and what's appealing to me about the natural matte is that they're all matte. Okay, the next thing I'm going to stock up on La Vanilla deodorants. Every video every video. Urban living, I guess. I'm gonna get 2 of the Fresh Vanilla Lemon La Vanilla deodorants. This is just kind of an everyday deodorant for me. I really like the Fresh Vanilla Lemon scent. So yeah, that kind of doesn't need further explanation. The next thing is the Surat Beauty Autographique Eyeliner. I have been lusting this for years. Originally learned about it from the beauty professor, who is a very, very big Surat Beauty fan and was when they were a little bit more niche and not so widely available as they are now. I think it only comes in one color, Chat Noir, Black Cat. It's $42, so it's pricey, but it's, I guess, similar to K or Weiss or any sort of refillable packaging in that you can buy refillable eyeliner cartridges for the packaging. I don't really know anything about the formula. I love the fact that it's a pen. It looks beautiful, and I think I'm for sure going to be purchasing it and keeping my fingers crossed that it stays in stock. Next are the RMS Beauty Ultimate Makeup Remover Wipes, the individually packaged coconut oil wipes. I've never tried them, but I basically want to have them around for travel so that I don't have to bring my huge packet of Bloom Naturals wipes. I know that those come in travel too, but I don't know. For some reason, I don't like the travel packaging for Bloom, and yeah, I don't have an excuse really. I think I like the concept of these being individually wrapped so that they won't dry out and you can just throw them in your bag for travel. I love that. Nothing like groundbreaking about them. It's basically coconut oil on like a wet nap, a glorified wet nap, but it's the convenience, I guess. Next is a product I've been quite newly obsessed with after testing it out, and it's the Reverie Milk Anti-Frizz Leave-In Nourishing Treatment. I tried a sample of this. I've been gushing. I think it was in my last favorites video, actually. It's a beautiful leave-in conditioner. I find that it really, like if I put it in before blow drying or curling, it just makes my hair less frizzy, more manageable. I think it does what it says. It smells incredible, very Aveda-esque. Yeah, I like it actually a little bit better than my previous favorite leave-in conditioner, which was the Intelligent Nutrients one. If I didn't have the Uma hair and scalp oil from the Beauty Heroes box, I would also be tempted by their, I think it's called like the Cake Scalp Treatment. I'm very intrigued to try more of their products, particularly that scalp tonic, but I just am not really in the market. Next is a very new wishlist item, and it's the Bite Beauty Amuse Bouche lipstick in Beetroot. Again, this was another TT Sandra inspired item. She put it in her recent fall lipstick favorites videos, and I was like, I think I need that. It's such a me shade. I love the formula of the Amuse Bouches. I mean, I don't really need it. It's kind of an impulse at this point. I may change my mind by the time the sale actually rolls around, but I think it looks gorgeous. Okay, then I put 2 items from Captain Blankenship in my cart. I had no idea that they were carried on Sephora. So I put a travel size of the Mermaid Dry Shampoo for $14. I think the full size is $24. I haven't tried it. I am almost at the end of my One Love Organics dry shampoo. I'm also trying the Tabitha James Cran dry shampoo right now, and I'm on the fence about it. I'm going to be doing a hair related video soon, so I'll give more of a review then, but yes, I'm very curious about this dry shampoo. And then they have a Lime and Vetiver cream deodorant for $16 that I'm very curious about. I've never tried their deodorant, but instead of repurchasing Schmidt's, which I am thinking about doing, I love that cream deodorant, I would like to try a new one. Okay, then very, very excitingly, I realized that Sephora carries the brand Ellis Brooklyn. If you watched all of the new eco brands that were on my radar after perusing Credo and Cat Beauty in New York very, very extensively, I spotted these Ellis Brooklyn candles and body milks at Credo, fell in love with the scent Fable. They do 4 scents, and they're carried at Sephora, which I'm just like, the gods have given us what we want. So in addition to the candles and the body milks, they also do perfumes. I'm very hesitant to try a perfume unsmelled, but I currently have the body milk rather than the candle sitting in my cart. A, because I'm in need of a new body cream. The texture and consistency was so beautiful when I sampled it, and I don't know, I just think I would rather have the body milk than the candle, although I might splurge and do the candle as well. Also, I recently saw, actually, I don't know if it was recent or if it was me in the archives. I can't remember, but I was reading a bunch of the Cup of Joe beauty uniforms. It's a recurring series that happens on that blog. And they interviewed the woman that started Ellis Brooklyn. She left a job as a lawyer and started this company, and they're made with really clean ingredients. She kind of followed the trajectory of like getting pregnant and having a kid, as realizing what she was putting on her body was mattered, I guess. So anyway, yeah, maybe I'll link that Cup of Joe post down below. I was just like, oh, interesting synchronicity. So I think that this Ellis Brooklyn Fable scent is just like meant to be in my life. Okay, so that's everything that's currently in my cart. Now these are sort of some second tier wish list items that maybe you'll be interested in. I am quite curious about the expensive facial cottons by Shiseido and Kogan Do. They both do kind of like a luxury face cotton. The Shiseido ones are $9.50 and the Kogan Do ones are $12. I kind of would like to pick up a pack of each just to like understand what the hype is and hopefully not develop an addiction to them. I currently use organic cotton rounds from Vitacost that are like $2.68 a pack. So I don't know if this is a good idea or not to go down this route. Actually, I could use your feedback on this next item. It's the SK2 Facial Treatment Essence. I have been hearing every blogger and their mother talk about the SK2 facial treatment essences. Actually, for a while, I've been hearing people talk about SK2. But okay, first of all, why are they so expensive? This product is $99. I'm not gonna buy it, but it is sort of, I guess, on my radar. Can someone tell me why they're so expensive, if they're worth the money, and do I need this in my life? Then I saw that Sephora carries the brand, I'm not really sure how to pronounce it, Jao, J-A-O. They do one product and it's called the GoE Oil. You probably know what I'm talking about. I feel like they've had a presence in the eco space for a while. I don't think I'm gonna get it, but I am really curious about it. It's $48 and it's basically a multi-purpose moisturizing semi-solid body oil featuring 28 plant, fruit, and flower oils and butters. It's just, it kind of has like a cult following. It's supposed to be a really amazing multi-purpose product with great ingredients and supposed to smell really good. So I'm curious about it. Then I saw that Sephora also carries Ilia. Did you know this? I don't know if they carry the full range, but I actually have the Illuminator sitting on my wish list because I'm quite curious about it. I'm not really the biggest fan of Ilia lip products personally, but I am curious about their highlighter. I have the Herbivore Botanicals Jasmine Glowing Hydration Body Oil on my wish list. I have sampled it, and if you are a jasmine lover, it is absolutely incredible. It's out of stock currently, but it's a very beautiful product. I have the Tonto Harper Very Bronzing Cheek Tint. I just am not in need of any more like pots of color, but I do think that their volumizing lip and cheek tints are quite nice. I just really don't need it. Need is such an operative word with this whole video though, I guess, if we're being honest. It's out of stock. I actually have two other Tonto Harper products on my wish list and they're all currently out of stock. I have the Be Adored Tinted Lip Treatment on here. I've wanted to try this product for years. And then I have the Smoothing Body Scrub. I mean, it's just, I'm not gonna get it. It's a $70 body scrub. I do love Tonto Harper, I will say. I think that the execution of the brand is really amazing. I first started using the brand in like 2011. And the brand has just evolved and come so far, and I still think that they're really, really good products. I hope a lot of their stuff comes back in stock in time for this sale. I do also have the NARS Matte Lip Pencil in Damned on my wish list. It was actually in my cart, but I swapped it out for Bite Beauty Beetroot. I'll probably do one or the other. I probably won't do both. I just think that beetroot looks a little bit more like bam in your face, but I do love the formula of the NARS lip crayons. Cruella is ride or die red lip for me. Adore. That was so much fun to do. So much fun to do. I will definitely be placing a Sephora VIB sale order. Actual contents to be determined, but I will plan to do a Mercedes shops around that time and show you guys what I actually decide to pick up. Please give me other, not that I need like more ideas. You've seen I have like plenty of things that I'm lusting, but if you would like to give me other recommendations, I will always welcome them. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll have everything I talked about listed and linked below. Let me know if you have questions. Let's chat in the comments. I'm also quite active on Instagram if you don't follow me over there. I try and be as accessible as I can. I will look forward to seeing you guys in my next video. Take care, have a great rest of your week, and I'll see you on Sunday. Bye.